everybody, Double A Trucking here. I am on my way to the delivery to see if we can get unloaded early, and seeing how today's plan is going to be. We might be there for a full 10, 12, 13, 14 hours, maybe longer, depending on what they decide to do. We'll just have to wait and see and go from there. It is raining like cats and dogs here in Kentucky. It is an absolute, that's alright to be driving it, but that's alright. Just take it slow and easy. That's what we got to do. And go from there. Plan is to do a relay after this load to help another driver out that is in a little bit of a pickle with his truck. So we will be continuing on with his load. If all goes well and no problems occur, we will be able to do everything that we need to do and hopefully get it sorted. Let's have you guys look on the outside and let you guys see what it's like. As you can tell, it is absolute raining like cats and dogs, and yeah, it's just absolute misery today. Raining like cats and dogs. I had my cup of coffee. Let's hope for a really wonderful day, and hopefully, and cross our fingers that they will unload us early. Praying that they unload us early, because I really am banking on it at this point. And I want to get to the meeting point of our next possible load potentially here. So once we get everything here, it should be fine. Only going 60 miles an hour. That's kind of helping me with, just in case, you know, because of the wet conditions, it is raining quite hard. Visibility is a little bit on pace slow. So I'm just taking it slow and easy, not too slow, but you know, at least it ain't snow. I'm just going to be taking it slow to get there safely and on time. Talk to my dispatch, we came up with a game plan, and like, first about why this hopefully you guys are having a good day, hopefully you guys are having a good morning, and go from there. alleyways, you're good to go. I'm gonna start slowing down now, so that way we can take this corner nice and slow, because it is wet conditions. Keep my turn signal on the entire way I'm coming up here, so that way they know that do not try to undercut me, because it will not end well for them, you know. Guys, if the screen seems a little bit fuzzy, I'm going to be looking at a new device to get that screening better for you guys. I think my device is currently quiet. I'm going to be working on a few things with that, so. Cannot do that. You guys are not allowed to do that. There's a red light. You guys can't turn right on red there. Good morning, everybody. You can turn this down a little bit. It's not raining as hard. Let's pray that they'll take us early. I kind of hope they do. Then I can head to the truck stop and shut down until the relay happens, and then go back, you know. Berlin! Wow, welcome, welcome, welcome! Very, very, very good. cartload, so they won't take us for arriving early. They do have on-site parking, so if we have to, we can sit there until our appointment time is available, and then go from there. My dispatch called me and I said, hey, look, I need some of your experience right now. Because he was a truck driver for like 10 years, if not longer, I think. I said, I asked him, I said, my load isn't due until 11 o'clock tonight. It's a live unload. But I have an appointment tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. And if I have to wait until whatever time to do whatever, I want to be able to kind of make sure I have a full clock to get there and have some time left over to park, you know? So yeah. He said, why don't you head up to, like, this is what he said now. I was in your shoes, and I was in that seat. I head up to the shipper now, since they allow on-site parking, and let it, he said let them take you in, see if they'll unload you early. If not, you'll be fine because you can park there and just sit there for 10 hours, you know, or until your appointment time. I'm like, okay, that works for me, you know. So hopefully everything will work out and I can park there and everything will be going decently fine. Hopefully. What we're kind of banking on right now is they'll unload us early, because that would be wonderful if they could. It would be fantastic if they could. I forgot to fill out the receipt. above 60 miles an hour. If I can help it, I stay below 60. I try to stay below 60 miles an hour if I can help it. Only because I need the traction and I want to make sure I can react in time for anything that happens in front of me or around me. So by going underneath at least the speed limit significantly by 10 to 5 is less than the chance of me getting into an accident. So I relied on my dispatcher's knowledge of what to do in this scenario because the timing was just, it was confusing. It wasn't confusing, but it was because my unload time is 11 o'clock tonight. My appointment time for the next load that I'll be relaying and picking up from someone else is at 10 o'clock in the morning the following day. Well, that's less than 12 hours, so I wouldn't be able to get a full 10 in, and if they hold me up to where any significant amount of time goes, it might be a little bit problematic. So, my dispatcher wanted me to just, my DM's like, if I was in your shoes, go now, see if they'll take you, because it's Mount Walmart, it's not like you have to be there only an hour early. See what they say. You have on-site parking there. Park, waiting for the appointment time, and move to the doctor and not use your 10 hours that and get a full 10-hour break in. You know, it's a gamble, I know, but it's a gamble that's the safest because if any time I get held up, I don't know how long this is going to potentially take. You know, what I'm hoping. The ideal situation is for me to get unloaded early and head up to my meeting point with this other driver that won't be there till 2 o'clock in the morning. Have him, go from there and go and do that, you know. take this truck back to the shop in Ohio where I live and let them look at it again. The check engine light did come back on. So, yeah, that I'm not even going to attempt to do. So we're just, we're just gonna take the truck back to the shop in Ohio where I live and have them look at it. It's gonna be a Kenworth, obviously, but this way it can be taken care of, you know. My wonderful fiance is ordering my Christmas gifts right now for everybody. I literally just cashed out them the money so that way it's actually taken care of. No, don't go that way. I don't know how many people turn in that direction. This is a steep hill. Look at the drop on that little sucker. I'm going to take it slow on this one. This is a 4% by look at this steep hill. I'm not heavy by no means, but yeah, it's definitely something, you know. Alright, got it. They tucked this in where they tucked it in there, Jesus. They tucked this in winter here. I hope I don't have to walk in the rain, but you never know. Ready, save. And I'll be back, guys. I have my charger. I'll be back, guys. Rain throwing this out. Channel is seal. Go back there. My confirmation number? Oh, we have a confirmation. Oh god, I hope. Not driving. Confirmation number is Kansas. Oh, here we go. 5-5. Alright guys, I'll be right back. always set yourself up for a sight side, never a dark side or a blind side. If you can do a sight side, more power to you, because that makes it easier for you guys. You know? So that way I can easily back up here and not have any problems of any sort and stuff like that, you know? How you guys do it. That way, I knew I was too close to that one trailer, so I repositioned it a little bit closer to my driver's side, and I just basically did a really good 45-90 alternate backing, so that way I could, you know, be able to do what I gotta do here, you know? So yeah, we're off duty until they call me, and hopefully they'll call me with an appointment time, or figure out what to do, you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, guys, that's how you guys really look at it, is you can check in. Let my dispatch know. Absolutely. Hold on, guys. I gotta let my dispatch know I did that. So. message saying I checked in and did that. So I checked in and everything right there. I wonder how many drivers did a blindside back on this, because I really don't think that's a good idea, to be honest with you. I should have gone that way. That's alright. But yeah, guys, now we just wait and see about hopefully getting unloaded early. Hopefully they can unload me early, you know? So yeah. But I got my lunch already, so I'm going to have one of my lovely lunches here. I'm hungry, you know? Oh God. An oversized loads damaged 6 bridges on Interstate 44 in Oakland. How did they do that? 6 bridges? First of all, why did they let them go? And second of all, if I damaged one bridge, don't you think I would have stopped and see what was wrong with the first and see what happened? Oh my goodness me. See, that's when the pilot car, the driver, the company itself needs to be fined, and the pilot car needs to be fired, because they should not have allowed that to happen. Someone messed up. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. Someone messed up on that. Someone messed up on that, and I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not happy about it, you know? That's for sure, you know? Six bridges. The first one should have been a message to say, hey, we got something wrong here. 6. Wow. I'm sorry, Mark. That's just ridiculous. 6 bridges. Oh, Jesus. Breaking steering wheel holder. Steering wheel holder. They don't even call him a truck driver. They call it a steering wheel holder. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Dude, that's not even... What? That's crazy. I got it. Thank you. 6 bridge... I'm baffled. That man should be fired. That man should be fired. I'm sorry, that man should be fired. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It has to be. No professional driver. I'm sorry. No professional driver. Exactly. No professional driver with the appropriate crew, the appropriate pilot car, the appropriate securement, to be all honesty. It has to be someone that doesn't even have a license. And if he does have a license, find out where he got trained and shut that company down completely. Because that should have never happened. Anyone with an actual license and an actual understanding of flatbed and oversized loads would have realized that required a pilot car for front and back and more than just straps and a wonky chain. Even I, who doesn't know much about flatbedding, I know a little bit, but not much, could have seen that needed chains. A lot of them. I would figure out how to do the chaining securement. And do that, you know. And that's the thing, like, I feel like it's just not feasible. Like, I don't understand how that's possible. You know what I'm saying? So how did they, first of all, a load like that, I would imagine the company, the broker, something's off. Something's off with that. I'm just now.
Unknown caller.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Mm-hmm. When you hit the first bridge, that's when you should have stopped and yes, I agree. I mean, I can understand a height mistake, maybe. Maybe they had the right height, but even then, I really think that one required a pilot car, I'll be honest. I'm not sure. Hmm. Six bridges, eh? I don't understand. Hmm. Wow. I hope they take that man's license away. I'm sorry. Something like that should have just been a red flag. I don't understand it. No, I don't see that. I really. Uh, wow. I'm baffled. I'm sorry, I'm baffled, guys. But yeah, we're just waiting here at the distribution center to see about getting unloaded early, because that would be fantastic if I get unloaded early. Hopefully, it does work, you know? Hmm. Hmm. It's just crazy, you know? Right, that's what I'm saying. There's something off. Um. Hmm. Interesting, you know? Well, I'll have to look into it and see what I can find out on my end. That just looks really, really, really bad, you know? Huh. Interesting, guys. So, yeah. Shocker, right? And what do we got here? So, yeah. It's quite interesting. In my opinion, I'm hoping they call me early today. You know? Hoping they can call me early. But yeah, guys, so That's my current situation. Sitting at the receiver. Hopefully they'll let me in, you know. So yeah. My appointment, 11:30 tonight. My appointment is at 11:30 tonight. But I checked in. They're going to call and see if they can work me in earlier so I can get unloaded earlier. Because I have to head up to a Flying J and meet a driver tonight to take his load to deliver. And then after that, find a place to drop my trailer and then head home. Because that's key, you know. Yeah. So yeah, 11:30 tonight. My driver manager was like, go there now, get yourself checked in, and if you gotta wait till your appointment, at least you have a full 10-hour clock. That way you can use it to get to your appointment, you know? So yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm hoping. That's what me and my DM are hoping for. But if not, we're still in good shape to do what we gotta do. This is where I kind of leaned on his experience for it because I wasn't sure what to do. I'm like, well, if I start at 9 o'clock, then I have to rely on a 7-3 split. And then also, then I have to worry about like 10 o'clock in the morning is my appointment time. Yeah, it can be a little challenging, you know? So he's like, head there now so you can get a 10-hour break in. Another 10 hours. That way you have a full clock, you know? That's the key, you know? Because if I go from, say, here truck route. From here to there, it is 2.5 hours to there. And that gives me 10 hours. Border of there. It's on the border of it, and oh Jesus. To there, so let me see where that's located at here. Trying to actually, I wonder if Alright, let's do that. Flying J663. Let's start planning our route here. Let's do a trip planning on this. Create a new one for Flying J. Flying J. Yep, we're gonna go that one. Add trip. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hit more. Nope, we need to hit. Then we need to add a stop to Brown Food Services in Louisa. That's what we need. So from there to there is approximately 325.5 hours together. So it's about a 6-hour trip from here to where I'm going to be going next. So, oh, is it a lot slower? Yeah. So 6.5 hours, roughly 6 hours, 327 miles to my next, to where I'm going to be delivering my next load once I pick up the load. So then we picked that up. There's a couple places I could go potentially to park if need be, but really I don't want to have to do that either. And I'm going to look this place up and see if I can find anything about the company, you know? There we go. They close at 3. So that's interesting. What are the reviews like for parking? Oh, interesting. Nice. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, we're just waiting on stuff here, guys. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see about. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I have to see about. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. And, yeah, hopefully they'll call me. So I'll be right back, guys. Much better. Jesus, man. Okay, I'm back. Holy moly, that was a lot. Oh no. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep. What is he doing? So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting day because now we find out that not make it to Wendy, Kentucky. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. This driver has both fairings ripped off. And I swear these companies don't hire very good drivers. He's just... why? I don't understand. He's got all this space and he managed to just not back it in correctly. Makes no sense whatsoever. Wow, man. Oh, wow. Oh, man. So, yeah. They just keep coming in, guys. They keep coming in and coming in and coming in, man. All these guys coming in here to get loaded or an empty trailer or a loaded trailer, whatever they call it, you know? It's crazy. Well, let's see where the potential of, I need him to be in a reasonable area that will have well, there goes that idea, because now I don't even know what his plans are. Is there like... He goes there, that's fine, but... He's not going to make it to any of those spots, and... He better not be parking in Louisville, because if he does that, we are not going to have a good day. I don't even know where he's going to want to stop. Well, we'll just have to wait for him and let me know when he's at, you know. Drivers don't manage their clocks correctly, I don't understand how they can do that, you know? Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys, we're just gonna chill today, so that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm doing. I'm chilling out, relaxing, and hopefully they call me and get me unloaded, and he needs to tell me where he's gonna be going, so I'm gonna reach out to him real quick, and yeah, and see what's going on, you know?
Unknown caller.
Well, this is gonna be interesting, you know? Yay. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'm gonna just chill out, see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call the other driver, find out exactly what's going on so I can put this in my truck route and go from there. My tablet is not charging correctly on this. I don't know what is going on with the tablet, but yeah, it's not charging right, so stream, and then I will call you. I will restart the stream when I get my next load and go from there. All right guys, so I hope you all have a good day. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.